And welcome back. The City of Port Aransas and the Port of Corpus Christi are at odds once again.
And this time it's over Port Aransas' plan to build a new marina. Greg Chandler visited Port Aransas to find out why the port wants to pull the plug on that project.
For decades, the City of Port Aransas has had permits on file with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers for a potential new marina. Well, last month, the Port of Corpus Christi sent the city a letter saying it no longer supports those permits. Port A Mayor Charles Bujan says there's no immediate plan to build a new marina. The permit simply needs to be renewed every 5 years. But to build it, the city has to cross port property in the ship channel.
Anything that's on it, like a pier, some sort of industrial thing that sticks out in the water, has to be approved by them.
In a letter to the Corps of Engineers, the port says the city hasn't approached them about a new marina and they haven't agreed to dredging on port property. Mayor Bujan says at issue is the proposed oil terminal for Harbor Island. Part of Harbor Island is owned by the port, but the island is inside Port A city limits. In response to a 60-day development moratorium last year, the port filed suit and told Port A it was voiding the lease on Port A's marina.
That would kill tourism in Port Aransas, period.
We just want to keep our fishing community a fishing community.
Former Port A Mayor Glenn Martin now owns Woody Sports Center on the marina. Martin says he's surprised by the port's sudden objections.
Whenever we need anything, the port's always been there. They're supporting the schools, they're doing everything. It's just this issue is paramount.
Mayor Bujan says if the city and port can't resolve their differences, then Port A is ready to take its case all the way to the Texas Supreme Court. Reporting in Port Aransas, Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News.
And the Port of Corpus Christi says it has tried to amicably resolve that dispute. In a statement, the port alleges that Port Aransas has engaged in unproductive barrages of public rebukes and attacks against port commissioners and staff. Now, to see their entire statement, just look for this story on christv.com.
Well, in the meantime, the City of Port Aransas also wants a seat on the Port Commission. The mayor says that he and the City Council don't feel that Nueces County's representatives on the commission are serving the town's best interest. And he says it also makes sense for Port Aransas to have someone appointed by the city sitting on the Port Commission.
We're the entrance to all of this. It passes through a waterway that is the lifeblood of the bay system here. That's all of our fish come through here.
The mayor says the Port A City Council will discuss the matter at its February 20th meeting.